Hello, my name is Chuck Young and I'm your instructor for BFM202 biodiesel production. Today we're going to talk about lab safety in preparation for our first lab. I want you to know that your safety is number one. The objectives are to learn how to identify safety hazards, know the lab safety rules, know how to protect yourself, and know how to locate safety information in the lab. Exposure to chemicals can result in acute exposure, which happens very quickly, within hours or a few days, or chronic exposure, which would occur over time. We try to protect individuals through engineering controls, which basically keeps you away from the hazard, or administrative procedures such as our safety rules. Another way to protect yourself while you're working in the lab is through personal protective equipment. That's your barrier to the exposure. We will, at a minimum, have gloves, goggles, and an apron. The law states that you have the right to know. You have the right to know what chemical hazards you may be exposed to. And information about all of the chemicals can be found on the material safety data sheets. You will learn where the location of the material safety data sheets are in the lab. The material safety data sheet has the following information. It's product identity, hazardous ingredients, the physical data, any fire and explosion data, reactivity data, health hazard data, precautions for safe handling and use, and control measures. You should know the location and operation of the nearest eye wash station in case you get anything in your eyes. And you should know the location and the operation of the nearest fire extinguisher. This is a typical fire extinguisher. You have a safety pin, you have a nozzle, you have a handle, a pressure gauge, and then a high pressure gas canister, which will be loaded with either a dry chemical, carbon dioxide, or water. We use the P.A.S.S system when we operate a fire extinguisher. P.A.S.S stands for pull the pin, aim low at the fire, squeeze the handle, and then sweep from side to side. If you have any doubt about your ability to extinguish a fire, leave immediately and call 911. If you think you can control the fire, again, we'll use the P.A.S.S system, which is pull the pin, aim low, squeeze the handle, and sweep from side to side. We will have a fire blanket in the lab, so we would like you to know the location of the fire blanket. Very important that you know how to exit the room. So look for the exit, plan your escape ahead of time, have at least 2 ways to get out of the room. All of our chemicals will be properly stored at all times. We have safety cabinets for our chemicals that we use. And we would like to avoid these storage issues. So avoid storing chemicals above your eye level. Do not store incompatible chemicals together. Do not store chemicals near sources of heat or sunlight. Avoid storing anything on the floor. The lab has a separate storage cabinet for acids. We have a separate storage cabinet for bases, and we'll have a separate storage cabinet for flammables. Thank you. I look forward to our first lab experience. Be sure to bring your lab safety rules that you've signed, the procedures with you for the first class. Thank you.